Welcome to Ausable Valley Disc Golf. Today, Alex and I are at Pine Knoll Whites Dgc here in Grayling. And we're going to get off to hole 1, 160 feet, par 3.
Yeah, it's a nice little shot here. For righties, it's either a forehand flip up or a backhand turnover pretty much the entire way.
Yeah, left-handed, I just feel like I don't have the ability to turn that corner quick enough with my left hand, so I always seem to flick it. I always seem to get a little closer than I do with a backhand.
Great run if it was basket fight.
First putt of the day. Nope. No good.
Putting woes for the season were
Yeah.
all over the place. Hole 2, 177 feet, par 3. Straight tunnel shot with a little bush there that you kind of have to avoid.
Yeah. Yeah, this is literally just
Got through everything.
throw it straight, avoid the bush, and you're golden. But for some reason,
Get out of it.
it's not very tight, but it feels tight.
Me.
If you just throw a straight shot, it's no problem. But it always seems to feel tighter than what it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a little frustration right there. Me too.
Good putt there.
Yeah. Hole 3, 218 feet, par 3. Probably I would say like one of the hardest par 3s that this course has.
Yeah, it's just such a difficult angle.
Yeah, it's it's 150 feet
at it, but
straight and then a 90 to the left, and you could, as you see right here, Alex throws rollers, I throw some kind of anhyzer. It's
Yeah, the basket change to move it to there is, in my opinion, not the best change that they could have done.
Yeah, it really makes it tough to get a birdie.
It almost makes the hole.
wind pushed it a little bit.
Yeah,
It's tough.
yeah.
Hole 4, 169 feet, island hole. You have to make it in the rocks. If you don't make it in the rocks, then you are out of bounds and you have to go to a drop zone.
Yeah. Fortunately for us, we didn't have to do any drop zone.
Get down.
Even though you did kind of yank this one and get it a little far, but you still kept it in.
You're in.
So I'm not sure why you never took your meter relief, but you still made
Who
it.
knows?
Yeah.
Hole 5, 262 feet, par 3. You have to go through the gap, watch out for the sand, and try to find your way through the trees.
Go in.
You have to keep it low and
Nice shot.
throw like a low liner.
Yeah. All told, it's one of the easier holes on the course.
Yeah, as long as you execute your shot, it's not that tough. You had a little borderline call here. We decided to call it in.
Get down, though. Come on. Nice too.
Yeah, I took down a birdie. Felt good.
Hole 6, 219 feet, par 3. Wide open. For right-handers, it's just a simple hyzer. For lefties, you can either do an ante right at it or throw straight at it.
Right down the freeway.
Yeah, for me, it just seems like there's not enough room on the left.
Oh,
And,
shit.
Yank job.
Why are you gripping it? Come on.
Yeah, that might be one of the worst grip blocks I've seen you have. Considering that it's such an open fairway, you just throw a nice straight shot, let the disc do work. I don't know what happened there.
I tend to do that more often than you think.
Yeah. A lot of times I'm touch shots instead of just power gripping and throwing. And there's me with them crazy putts. Hole 7, 346 feet. Just across the field. It's kind of up on some rocks.
Skip. No fight.
Basically, it's just throw it there and
Right in the ground.
try to avoid OB on the left side.
Really, it's
Flip a little more. Hit that tree.
Yeah.
Don't skip.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you found the OB there.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I skipped that far over?
Yeah, afraid so.
Way short.
Wow.
Yeah, but from this distance. Right about this hole. Yeah, close enough.
Damn.
Yeah, I believe you said that this was the first time you'd thrown this disc. You pulled it out of the garage. So I don't know what disc you threw, but it flew. You kind of threw it right at the basket, and then it hyzered out and skipped. So obviously it wasn't what you wanted.
No. I think it was a Z Zeus, just looking at what the disc was there.
Yeah. I do know that this round was one of our first earlier rounds of the year. So this is kind of an old video for us.
Yeah.
So,
Hole 8, 606 feet, par 4. OB all along the left side.
yeah. All I had to do was throw a decent shot. And I threw...
One shot you could not throw.
The one shot I could not throw. Luckily, I did keep it in bounds, but I think I threw it like 125 feet. It just went nose down.
I didn't throw a bad shot by any means.
Turn.
But with that wind, it just pushes it over. And
Yeah.
decent shot.
Laying up.
Yeah, laying up, you said.
Yeah, there's from that distance, it's such a small area to hit
Yeah.
with all the sand and the OB behind the basket.
I wanted to go a lot further left than I ended up there, and no good.
And that just glides all the way to the out of bounds behind the basket.
Glided. Hopefully you glided and stopped.
I was playing it to the right.
I know.
Yeah, legitimately playing it to the pyramid, and it just never went down.
I had a nasty roll away. Left me this
Spit out.
25 footer for a spit out, and yeah.
Never gave that one a chance.
Yeah, this hole ate our lunch for sure.
Yeah.
Hole 9, 288 feet, par 3. There's a little tight gap there. You can choose to go left or right. You basically got to find your way through the trees.
Yeah, this pad to pin placement is tough.
Yeah. This is definitely not the original. It's like I said, it's the B placement, so it's a little tougher.
Yeah, they designed. I want to say they designed the B course off of the blue pads,
Right.
and then when the white pads are already in, or
Right.
vice versa, it's tough to make them line up without removing a bunch of these bigger trees, and
Yep.
that's tough to do in its own right. But hole 10, 329 feet, par 3, tightest fairway on the course, I would say.
Yeah, you kind of have to throw something that kind of snakes its way down there.
Yeah.
Which I was not able to do, and I had to delete the sound on this one because of the 6 words you said. 5 of them started with F.
Oh, you mean you didn't glide 100 feet past it this time?
I see.
So I'm taking you didn't like that shot.
No, I didn't.
And kind of an
This is what
obstructed
happens
putt.
when you have bad upshot. You get bogey.
Yeah.
You've said it before.
Yeah. Hole 11, 575 feet, par 4.
The newest change to the course.
Yeah, the
get
B
out of it,
placement they
it's
made
beautiful.
a lot longer than the original B placement. So like on UDisc it says it's a par 3, but it's a par 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is spanked.
they
Whoa.
pushed the pin back to make it a true par 4 because it was
Did you just
one of
hit
those.
the pole?
Yeah.
For
It was one of those
know.
tweener holes.
Yeah, you thought I hit
You
the
hit something.
you thought I might have hit the A basket, and I ended up hitting a tree and kicked down.
Oh, John.
Yeah, I wasn't. wasn't impressed with my upshot.
Yeah, and this right here is almost A+ positioning.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't have placed it probably any better for your drive. I mean, it's literally wide
Well,
open.
you got a good skip.
I just got to try to find my way through the trees. Which wasn't a horrible upshot.
Should I putt?
And this is one of your best putts of the year.
Oh, what the fuck are you fucking doing?
I see you decided not to take that one out.
Hey!
The line is at 2.
Yeah, the line's around 2.
Frustration for sure.
Yeah.
Hole 12, 259 feet, par 3. Another one of the easier holes here, at least for a righty.
Yeah, for a righty, it sets up pretty well. Lefty, it's tough. There's a lot of guardian trees on the left side.
Probably threw it the way you wanted.
Unfortunately, there are trees there, and
Yes.
if they eat your disc up, then you kind of hit an early tree, and then your forehand kind of went awry.
Bad upshots.
Why so
Yeah.
early?
Just back.
And the way this sounds, it sounds like it went in,
Well, you weren't low.
but it didn't.
Nope.
It
was
caught
It
the
looks
back.
like it went in, too.
Yeah, it looks like it goes in, but it actually caught the back of the chains and hit the
The little slope up back
little
there.
slope back there. So
And this is the only hole on the course that is down in a pit.
yeah. Hole 13, over 400 feet. This one, this is a fairly new layout too.
This is last year, I believe.
not quite.
I think it's last year.
Not a snap.
You go straight about 200 feet, and then you go right 200 feet.
What I'm trying to do there is cut the corner, and I did not succeed in cutting the corner.
No, you asked me about how far you thought it was, and I was like, it's about a 350-foot hyzer, but you caught the first tree, and it ruined your shot.
I think I had the power to clear it. It was more the...
Yeah, I don't think you have the power to get to the pin.
No,
because
not
of
the pin. Not
because
the
of
pin.
trees, but to cut the corner, you definitely have the power to cut the corner.
Especially now. Back when this was, I might not have.
Right.
But over the last 6 months, I've gained almost 100 feet of distance.
Right.
At least.
Right. But it's still a very technical shot with all the trees and the brush.
Hole 14, 343 feet, par 3.
What?
Yeah.
I believe this is the hole with A
Flattened
pin
road.
right in front of B pin,
Yeah.
which actually led to a black ace earlier this year.
Yeah. It cost Alex a few dollars.
Now drove.
Yeah. That
Went left.
A pin is protecting B pin. So
Basically.
um,
True ace runs for B pin go right through A pin.
Yeah. The closest I've seen someone come to
You're aiming.
getting
Not
basically
over.
parked on B, they threw it literally like a foot over A.
Yeah.
And
And for anyone wondering why we're saying that costed me a few dollars, basically if you get an ace or hit metal, it's $5 for an ace, $1 for metal. If you do a black ace, it's reversed. You would pay everybody on the card $5 if they're in, or $1 if you only hit metal.
this is hole 15. Alex had a really, really good drive. We thought it had a really good potential. The only danger on this one is obviously the trees, but you don't want to go long of the basket because the rope line is OB.
Get in. Oh!
Must have been a good run.
Good line.
Good upshot.
Woo! About spit through.
Hole 16, 283, par 3. Very tight off the tee, but then it opens up, and then the basket is up on top of the
Yeah, I kind of wish they'd get rid of that
Small
dead
dead
tree
tree,
right in the
yes.
center, but it does. It matters,
Yeah, it definitely decides your shot for you.
Without it there, it's probably a really easy shot, but
That's what she said.
that's a tight one. So
Holy. Stalled.
Yeah, tough putting through the tree there.
Yeah,
I mean, I have to putt through another tree.
yeah,
That one I make, though. Good first-person putt there.
yeah, not too bad. Hole 17, 418 feet, par 3.
Wide open after you get past that tree.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, it's
Whoa.
the longest of the par 3s on this course. It's fairly simple. Just miss this first tree.
Yeah.
You can either decide to
Pretty
go
close
under the
apart.
limb like you did.
Out wide.
Lefty for me, I go wide of it.
Yeah,
Just
I
kind
mean,
of power my way.
realistically, here
Just
you're
swinging
playing
it?
for par anyway.
Yeah,
you know you don't have the.
I don't
distance
have
for
the
it.
arm to go 400, so you know it's
Oh, way wide.
it's
Play it
250,
safe.
300, and then you know
Good roll.
finish it
Good
up.
curl.
And I mean,
So,
there is OB way right
way
but-
left, yeah,
or way left.
Yeah.
Sorry, but in order to get to it, it's
yeah. You have to shank something bad.
there's no way.
Yeah.
But hole 18, 325, par 3. Baseball field is out of bounds.
Yeah,
Oh, and you Shawshank it.
and you kind of flirted with it.
Eh.
Big skip.
Yeah, you almost. Speaking of black ace, you almost black ace this hole. A legit black ace.
To A basket?
Yeah, you were right.
Really?
You were behind
Oh,
A
where are
basket,
you throwing? Oh, good redirect.
right there.
Oh, hole 1's A basket.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was, at the time, my longest drive. That was almost 450 feet through the trees.
Yeah. There's...
Yeah.
Yeah. So that finishes it up. I shot +3, Alex +10. Not our best round. But the whites to B is a tricky layout for this course.
For whites.
For
For
whites.
blues, it's a little bit more forgiving because there are true lines to it.
Yeah, there might be some better angles. Overall, I mean, it's our home course. Tough to give a great rating for because you know we play it all the time, but I would say the whites to be probably maybe a 3.5, 3.6.
Yeah, 3.5, 3.6, somewhere in
You
there.
know, it's tough, so it's technical, so the amateur may not fall in love with it and rather just play the whites to A.
Yeah.
But if you want something little change, don't want to deal with the distance, there's nothing wrong with whites to B.
Right. I mean, it's still a good course. I mean, we obviously play it multiple times a year.
Right.
But-
So.
Yeah.
But that's all we got. You know, please like, subscribe, watch our channel, make comments, do all the kinds of things that you're supposed to do to help us grow because we'd love to keep doing this. We know it's near the end of the year. We have some videos to put out, and you know, if we can keep growing, then maybe next year we'll be able to put out better content for you guys, and that's kind of where we're at.
Let us know what you'd like us to do as well.
Yeah, exactly. Comments, let us know. I mean,
If you have suggestions,
yeah.
we're definitely open to some suggestions.
exactly. You know, we are just looking for what you guys want us to do. Come up with something. We'd love the comments. So again, please like and subscribe, and till next time. Anything?
Thanks for watching.
All right.